Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. Can't teach an old gamer new tricks. I'm Ryan, and with me, this handsome-looking fella, is my good buddy Rob.
Hello.
Hi, I don't feel
Hi.
handsome.
I feel sad and lonely. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you? How are you?
Oh yeah, living the dream. Living the dream.
So, we did desperately try to have a podcast sooner than a month,
Mm-hmm.
but just the stars did not align.
Yeah. We're tired.
Yeah, we're old,
Really tired.
and work
Tired and old.
Work
Yeah.
has been kicking my butt lately. It's been kicking your butt.
Yeah.
The work-life
There's
balance is not happening.
a lot of politics happening here in Canada.
Oh my God, yes.
They just announced an election.
Oh yeah, did we announce that we're adding a 25% tariff to our podcast here? That
Yes.
people need to pay 25% on top of the free that we
Yeah.
provide.
It's yes. 25% of zero.
25% is zero.
Oh,
Still zero. All
that's
right.
right.
I tried.
We produce chuckles, but you can't have them unless you pay our tariff.
Mm-hmm.
Was that politically? Oh, I'm like sinking in my chair here.
Is the piston
Just one
giving out?
sec. Camera, emergency.
Readjust.
Okay,
Readjust.
I'm back.
All right.
Doing my impersonation of you might remember him, Cactus Jack from the WWE back in the day.
All right.
I look a little less homeless, but not by much. It's not showing my teeth.
Well, just to keep things rolling here, just a little bit of housekeeping as
For
usual.
anyone who hasn't left yet,
Yeah,
we appreciate you.
we do. Buzzsprout, they continue to allow us to be an affiliate of theirs, and wherever you get this podcast, if you get it off of YouTube or off of the many audio locations, there's a link in the notes for Buzzsprout, and they will give you 1 month if you buy 1 month. So that's 2 months. You can try doing this whole podcasting thing.
Yep. Yep.
We have
You
fun.
can become rich and famous like us.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, see, it's a 3DO over there. That's with the podcast money.
That's podcast money about that.
That's podcast money right there.
Yeah. See, he got the
This
3DO.
fancy shirt.
I got some Tums. Like,
It's true. I could go for some of those. That'd be really good right now.
the family gave me these to keep on my desk because they're chewable ones, and I don't like them.
Ah,
But they're weird. They're like a Skittle. Like they're chewy.
that seems like a horrible idea to have around kids. I guess you don't have any kids, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No
Or they're
youngins.
like
No youngins.
or they're ecstasy. Yeah, I guess you have the grown-ups.
Yeah, grown-up kids,
Yeah.
but
No.
no youngins.
We call them politicians where we are.
Hmm.
Grown-up kids.
Yes, we do.
We're having an election.
Yeah.
Hooray! Political top-notch humor.
Everything will be better after.
Orange man bad. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I apologize. I'm single-handedly killing this podcast. Let's talk about video games quick.
Okay, hurry. We'll move right on into news then.
Okay.
Did you get a chance to watch the Minecraft movie trailer?
Sure didn't.
You sure didn't. Oh,
I sure didn't. No,
you're
I'm
probably
sorry.
you're probably better for it because I have
Oh.
not slept well since I've watched
Really?
it. There are these sheep that are in there that are just pure nightmare fuel.
Oh no! Is it a new one?
Yeah, the final trailer came out. I mean, I think it's going to be a good kids movie. I mean, it's got Jack Black in it. He loves doing kids movies.
Okay.
And it just kind of looks like a big CGI fest. As you
If I
can,
play
I guess,
this, do you hear this in the Discord?
not right now. No.
Okay. I'm just. Oh,
They're right at the beginning there, if I remember correctly.
yeah, they got pandas that are.
Yeah, all the animals that they cubify, but then like put skin on. It's really it's really pretty disturbing.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. I just wanted to see the sheep.
Right?
This. That looks so bad. And I'm sorry that the casting. Um, does Jack Black have to be in every movie nowadays?
I think he's bankable.
Yeah. It's like, quick, let's represent every group. And go.
And go.
And go.
Well, I'm glad you saw the nightmare part.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to point that out.
I mean, the Steves. I know they're not all named Steve, but like the villagers, they're terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, am
Right.
I? Yeah. This is going to be awful. Should be horrible. Yep.
Well, okay. It comes out in April, so not too long to wait to see how either good or bad that does.
So what will be worse, the Minecraft movie or the Canadian election?
We'll just go with Minecraft movie to keep on point.
Ugh.
So here's something that I guarantee you nobody had on their bingo card for
Yeah.
2025.
I'm glad you have this here because I saw this headline and I didn't believe it was true, especially with the people involved.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically one.
Yeah.
So, considering we were just talking about wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Jarrett,
Yeah.
veteran wrestler from the 90s all the way to is behind a relaunch.
He's one of the people
Acclaim?
relaunching it, yeah.
Acclaim.
Yeah. So Acclaim is back. I mean, I was trying to remember a really good Acclaim game, and I was having a hard time with that. But they seemed to get all the licenses.
They were all licensed, absolutely.
Yeah, they made all of the movie tie-in games. That was their bread and butter, right? Like that was.
They did the home version of Space Jam and like the Mortal Kombat games and
Oh yeah, that's right. NBA
Simpsons
Jam.
Bart versus. Yep.
NBA Jam. There we go.
Yep.
There's a redemption. But for every NBA Jam, there was Total Recall. Garbage.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what? I'll do it right now.
They did a bunch of SNES wrestling games that were really good, like the WWF Raw and well, there you go, Alien 3, the video game. That was really was really good.
Oh, they made Turok. Turok the
did.
Dinosaur Hunter. I loved Turok. Turok 1 and
Turok's
2.
pretty-
Man, oh man, that's some good stuff. Looks like they did a wrestling game. Legend.
They did a bunch of really good ones in the SNES era.
Yeah.
Not so much the after that.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's take a look. Again, we're doing an excellent job of podcasting here. Listen to us surf.
Here we are surfing the
Ooh,
internet.
they put out Tiger Heli on the NES.
Oh, there you go.
But like, yeah. So here's just some NES ones. I haven't even made it to the SNES stuff yet, but
Yeah.
But license wise, Rambo, Airwolf, Knight Rider,
Pretty good.
Narc. Narc. They published Narc, which was developed by Rare. What?
There you go.
Okay. Oh yeah, Back to the Future 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
man. Uh, back then you'd just be so excited to like you're like, "Oh, I love this movie. The game's going to be awesome." Yeah, no.
yep, yeah. No,
Um oh, The Punisher Ultimate Payback on Game Boy? I've never even heard of that.
best game ever.
I'm going to have to look for that now. Damn it. Oh, Smash TV on the NES?
Well, there you go. It's a
Um
good game.
there's a Wolverine game on the NES?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that Mary Kate and Ashley Pocket Planner.
There you go. Um, oh, they made Beetlejuice for the Game Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So many, many games.
oh my, yeah. So, anyways,
Mist.
they
They made
they
Mist as well.
oh
Yeah.
oh interesting.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
RoboCop 3, The Addams Family,
RoboCop 3, The Addams Family.
comma The Addams Family. Um,
Put it away, punk.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day. That
Terminator 2,
that
Electric Boogaloo.
that was not a good game. That was very not a good game.
WWE Raw or WWF Raw was a great Acclaim game
Hmm.
for the SNES.
Why do I not remember Wolverine Adamantium Rage? Oh, because it was a Sega Genesis game. Oh no!
Snickety snick.
Oh, weird. So, Acclaim published it on Genesis, but LJN published it on SNES. I thought. Oh. So, anyways, they made a lot of games in the '90s, all throughout the '90s,
They did.
and these guys are bringing back the name Acclaim, but
Hmm.
they're looking to be more for independent studios now. They're going to support indie developers and reignite some of their classic franchises.
So, do you remember another company that took over or that resurrected a familiar retro gaming name, promising to be good to into indie developers?
Are you talking
I'll give
about
you a hint.
Atari?
No, his mother is really proud of him.
Yeah, in television.
Yeah. Yep. Ugh.
Yeah,
But you know what?
but
What the
they're
heck?
not
It gives us something
promising.
to talk about.
Yeah, they're not promising hardware. Um,
Yeah,
you know, if they support more indie developers than they support reigniting classic franchises, I think that'll be a much better step for them.
sure.
It's just interesting,
Oh, it is. I mean, it's the most video gamey type headline you can have, right?
right?
Yeah.
All right, moving on here. Um, so South by Southwest happened a couple weeks ago, which is a big. It's more towards like movies and television and stuff. But Kojima showed up there and showed a something like 12-minute trailer for Death Stranding 2.
Oh, so it's like a 300th of the game,
Yes. Yeah, just a
or
tiny like
17,000th of the game, I guess.
point 0.5% of the game.
Right,
Um,
right.
and yeah, it looks to be as crazy and cool as the first one.
Really?
And they also dropped a release date of June 26th coming up here.
Of 2030?
No,
No.
no,
This year?
2025. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I mean that's a much faster turnaround than the first than the first one had, right? Like
Is it a PlayStation exclusive for the first little bit?
it
or-
is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It's so Sony whatever is publishing it. SIE?
Sure.
Is that Sony Interactive?
Sai.
Sony
Sai.
Interactive Entertainment? Yeah.
So you excited for this game?
I am. I really loved the first one. Like just the pure cheese factor of so much of the stuff in there is just so
Hmm.
up my alley. Like, and
Sure.
then it's got a big sci-fi twist on it too. It's like he was rooting around in my head there and
Yep.
found that.
That's
So
good. Well, that's exciting.
it is.
Should be a good game if you have a
Looks like it.
PlayStation.
Yeah, this the, after being they interviewed Kojima, this one's going to be a little more action oriented than the first one was. Action was definitely secondary in the first one.
Right.
It was really about the traveling
Sure.
in the
Sure.
first one, the deliveries and everything, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
apparently in the second one and in the trailer, they set up you set up a neural network in the first game.
Yeah.
Spoilers, and
Uh-oh.
uh, and the delivery people aren't needed anymore.
Ah. Oh no.
But
I just thought you were drinking Pepto Bismol for a second there, just like a beverage. It's like,
it's for the
oh,
ulcer.
it's I'm getting too old for this crap.
Yeah. Death Stranding 2. Glug
Death
glug.
Stranding 2. Ah.
So yeah, if you get a chance, check that out. It's all over the place. It's easy to find.
Sure.
They call it the pre-order trailer.
Right.
So, um, did they mention because they showed there's some new stars in this one too, new Hollywood stars. Um, oh, Elle Fanning's the only one I can catch here.
Sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that that's coming out a lot sooner than expected, and
No
I'm
kidding.
happy about it.
I'm happy you're happy.
Next up, BlizzCon is back again.
This time for sure.
This time for sure. Um, so BlizzCon, there was a 3 year gap with the whole COVID thing. So 2020 to 2023, there was no
Hmm.
BlizzCon. It came back. Oh no, three of them: 2020, 21, 22. 3 years missed. They came
Hmm.
back in 2023, and then last year it was scrapped. They didn't do one, but it's back
Right.
again, and they promise all everyone's favorites.
Diablo
Um,
Immortal.
but it's not this year.
Oh.
It's not back till September of 2026.
Ah.
September 12th and 13th, 2026.
They're hoping to have another game by then, or
Something like that. That's when their next
right.
game will be ready. So,
Diablo Immortal 2.
Dabble Mortal 2. More Immortal.
Don't you have phones?
Immortaler.
Why don't you guys have phones? Why don't you have phones? Ah. Oh man. Sorry. Keep dragging this down. Let's talk more about. Yeah, what else is going on?
Well,
Star Fox.
do you know the company Niantic? Are you familiar with the company Niantic?
They're the Pokemon folks, right? They make the video
They
games.
make the Pokemon Go game. They
Yeah.
also make a bunch of those Go titles, like they did the Harry Potter, the one that's shut down
Okay.
now. I think they did an NBA one or something. Um,
NBA Go.
yeah, but apparently two other ones that are popular are Pikmin Bloom and Monster Hunter Now. Same style of game. You walk around and find
Sure.
monsters and catch them. And anyways, a company by the name of Scopely, who runs Monopoly Go, which is not,
Ah.
even though it has the Go in the title, it's not anything like Pokemon Go.
Sure.
They have purchased the three titles, Pokemon, Pikmin, and Monster Hunter, for $3.5 billion.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, um, from Niantic. They must have purchased the license again, I guess, then too,
No kidding. Yeah.
for that amount of money.
Oh, they're the ones behind that Squid Game based game. The first one where they got to stop and start. It's called Stop and Go.
Maybe.
I'm making this up.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to be funny because I was trying to think like what's stopping going.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Stop and
I'm a
Go.
little slow sometimes, but that's
That's all right. The sad thing is you have to think about it because it sounds like it could legitimately
it
be a game.
could be a legitimate
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so, but unfortunately, Scopely is known for extremely aggressive monetizations in their games, which they made popular with Stumble Guys, Starfleet Academy Command, and
Oh, that.
Marvel Strike Force.
Oh, I know those last two.
Yeah,
Yeah, they could make a lot of money. That's probably why they had the money to buy Niantic, or they sold the franchises, I guess.
yeah. So, Niantic's geospatial tech platform, which is basically the map that all those games use, is going
Hmm.
to be spun off into another separate business under Niantic called Niantic Spatial.
Oh,
They will um, they're going to retain Ingress, which is the game that
oh
started it
wow.
all,
Yeah,
and a virtual pet game called Peridot.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
So
when you have the data, that's kind of what sells nowadays, right? That's the.
yeah,
I was just thinking, totally off topic, because why the hell wouldn't I? 23 today, 23andMe was announced they're filing bankruptcy, like the one that did like the DNA testing.
yeah.
And there's a little bit of concern that all the DNA samples and information that they have, like the 11 million people who've done it,
Oh my
that
god.
information may just get sold or end up in someone else's hands who claims it off of bankruptcy.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
That's concerning.
yeah. No, nothing bad can happen with that stuff, right? Like, that's
So did they get wiped out by Ancestry.com? Is that what happened?
no, no. They
Oh.
just didn't have a sustainable market, I guess.
Hmm.
Because ancestry is like they don't get any of your genetic information. They just like you put in, you can find out. Oh, my grandpa was related to this person because
Oh.
somebody else put it in the information about lineage. Whereas like 23andMe was like you spit into a vial or whatever and you send it away, and they're like, you're one third Viking.
Right.
You're more susceptible to panic attacks and voting Republican. Um, yeah, I mean,
Okay. Yeah. I
but
wow.
yeah, that information's just basically out there now and may end up in someone's hands who picks up the bankruptcy proceedings.
Wow.
So
I'd always meant to
that's a
do
thing.
that, but just never got around to it.
Probably better you
Probably
didn't.
for the better now.
Yeah, I mean they're getting enough of our information everywhere else, man.
So Scopely says they're not going to make any huge and sweeping changes to
Uh,
Pokemon Go, but
yeah,
yeah, you know, aggressive monetization. Here we come.
yeah, absolutely.
You got to pay us per step that you
Yep. Oh,
take.
you're gonna Pokemon Go more like you're gonna stop until you pay the dough, man. Believe it or not, I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I'm just really tired, so I apologize. Hopefully, someone's getting some enjoyment out of this.
Hey,
I
if no
feel
one
like
else is, I am. That's
Ryan's like carrying me like a meme right now. He's just like, "We're gonna make it, Rob. Just get through this. It's just on the other side. There's ice cream there.
I will get
Ugh.
you to the Dairy Queen if it's the
You
last
will
thing
make
I
it to the Dairy
do.
Queen, right? You're middle class. You can't afford Dairy Queen. There's a tariff on the ice cream. Okay, sorry. Yes, let's carry on here.
So announced when was this? Oh, just last week. Um there's a humble games developer called oh boy, Chuhai Labs, and they are founded by the original Star Fox programmer Giles Goddard. who is
Interesting.
working on a spiritual successor to Star Fox called Wild Blue. It's going to be another on-rail shooter, complete with animal pilots, dogfights, boss battles, and blue skies.
Well, that sounds pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, I am down for that. You know that just reminds me. I know we make fun of the Wii U, but um, I did put a bunch of time into Star Fox Zero, and at first it was so cumbersome
Yeah.
to play with because you had to play with the motion controls
Yep.
and use the big pad. But once you got used to it, it was pretty. I don't know. It worked really well.
I
Worked
heard
really.
that a lot from people that like you really had to get into it and dedicate
Yeah,
yourself to learning it, but once you did, it was. But a lot of people just didn't give it that chance because it was very difficult in the first little bit. I remember playing the demo and thinking it was pretty cool. Like I wasn't doing well, but
yeah.
yeah,
Um, it it's it's kind of weird that they haven't. You know, all of the major franchises. Oh, I guess I was gonna say, Donkey Kong hasn't had a new game on the Switch, has he? It's all been ports from previous.
yeah, they've all been ports. Yeah,
Hmm. There's. I don't think there'd be a way they could port Star Fox Zero because you actively needed to use that screen, like on
yeah,
the. But
you'd have to come away
I,
some way to not do it. Yeah,
I'm down for a new Star Fox, man.
yeah.
I hope there's a new Star Fox with the Switch too. Two two two.
Do you hear us, Miyamoto? Do you hear us? Two, dos.
Uno dos.
No one needs Mario Kart 19.
Right.
Bring back Star Fox, you coward.
Um,
Well, okay, Mario Kart would sell a trillion, but
but I'm gonna keep my eye out for this because if they won't give me one on the Switch, then I will. I'll play this other one. Oh, you know what other game Goddard gave us?
what's another game Goddard gave us?
Little alliteration there for
Just a
you.
little rate. Yeah.
1080 snowboarding.
Ah,
M64 title.
N64, yep.
Yeah. Cool, cool. Good work, Goddard.
Good.
Good
Good
going,
going,
Goddard.
good Goddard. There you go.
Good going, Giles Goddard.
Goomba.
You Goomba.
Yeah, Goomba.
Also, in our absence, Konami had a Silent Hill event.
Makers of world famous pachinko boards.
World famous pachinko boards.
Yep.
This
Yep.
Silent Hill transmission, as they called it, focused on the fact that they haven't. They announced this quite a while ago, actually, but they showed a trailer for the new Silent Hill game, which is the first new in 13 years, it says here.
Is it
And,
really that long?
yeah.
Holy moly. Silent Hill transmission.
And the setting is a small Japanese town in 1960s Japan.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
Interesting.
yeah. A lot of people were pretty hyped with the remake that just came out. Was that just late last year? The Silent Hill remake?
Yeah.
Silent Hill
yeah.
2 remake?
Silent Hill 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Silent Hill's back, baby!
Yep. Instead of pyramid head, it'll be rhombus head.
Rhombus.
Rhombus.
Well, that's all I got for news, Rob. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No.
Was there any? There hasn't been any new Amico news in the last while, hey? I think we talked about those games coming to the games, the
Yeah.
phones, the mobile stores, right?
Yeah.
Already, so
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, this next section, what we've been playing, is going to go by pretty quickly because since we last got together, I haven't played anything new. Um, all I've been playing is Marvel Rivals and Helldivers 2 whenever I get a chance. And
Yeah.
with how busy I've been, that hasn't been a lot.
Yeah. And I haven't played a darn thing. I've watched some people play some video games while I'm lying there tired,
Yeah.
full of hate and loathing. Um, send ice cream. Um, but we are very interested in that split fiction,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
we've made plans for the last 5 consecutive weeks to play it together.
Even
I
though the
don't know.
game's only been out for 3, but
Okay, it's been 3 consecutive weeks. I can't do it this weekend either. I'm going to be in Calgary, so
yeah. But
at
we're
some
gonna.
point
Yeah, we're
we're going
gonna.
to stream us playing it together.
Absolutely. I'm pretty excited.
It's
That game's gotten some great reviews. A couple
yeah,
other big games came out since we last got together. Avowed came out, and that's got some good reviews. People
right.
seem to be liking Avowed.
Yeah,
And just this past weekend, the new Assassin's Creed came out. Um,
yeah.
and that's higher than middle
It's
reviews.
it's
Not
it's got some problems, but it's not a horrible game.
no. People generally seem to be liking it. What's it? Oh my goodness, Assassin's Creed Shadows? Is that
Sure.
the one where they're in Japan?
Yeah. With a black and a female samurai.
There you go.
Yeah. Everyone's just waiting for me to say something, and I'm not going to. That's supposedly real people. So, well, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they had females. It's not like the entire Japanese civilization didn't have women. But evidently, the the gentleman who was the protagonist is actually based on a real person, from what I hear. So,
I mean, that's one thing Ubisoft's really good about, right? Like,
yeah,
even with
that and shoot and crack,
yeah, well that too.
doing
But
all the crack.
when they put out Origins, didn't they
Hmm.
release a whole like VR campaign where you could actually go and like go get educated on the pyramids and stuff that were in the game? Like you could actually walk into the game city and like, you know, it was very realistic. It's supposed to be all the stuff they work on.
I'm gonna share a secret with you.
Okay.
I have played one Assassin's Creed game, and it was on WebOS.
Oh, interesting.
I had an HP touchpad, and
Oh,
they had a WebOS. It was like one of the last things they ever released for WebOS,
yeah.
and I played it.
Wow.
I didn't really like it, probably because playing it on a 19 or a 2008 tablet was probably not a great idea. But
Yes. Yeah.
um, yeah, I still have that tablet. Still turns on.
Um, I've played one and a half
Yeah, yeah.
because I played all the way through Origins
Hmm.
and um
Did you play the Viking one too?
yes, well,
Okay,
and that's the one I got
that
halfway through.
okay.
And I didn't quit. I just shiny stuff caught my
Yeah,
attention. I had great intentions of going back, but still haven't. Um, but of those two, Origins really engrossed me. I really got into that.
sure.
It was a lot of fun.
Right on, right on.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like every second one is pretty good.
that
They
seems
kind of
to
have
be
like the
the
Nintendo, yeah. They have the Nintendo theme of every second console too,
yeah,
which is why no one's excited for the Switch 2.
right, right.
Nobody, not a single person.
No,
No.
should we tell
Speaking of
people?
which,
Should we tell people here what we were kind of talking about, or that we're gonna
sure.
try and? So today is March 24th, and next week is it April 2nd or first? Is it the first or the second?
It can't be the first. They
It
wouldn't do
can't be.
that.
They wouldn't do
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
Nintendo wouldn't.
it must be the second. Anyways,
Yeah,
we're gonna try and do a show either later that day or the next day to talk about what we just saw.
yeah. The over under how many first party Nintendo games they advertise on it.
Switch 2 Direct. Yeah, April 2nd. Wednesday, April 2nd.
Should take that day off work.
At 6 a.m. PDT. Ooh, it's happening first thing in the morning, buddy.
Boss, I'm phoning in sick.
Yeah.
Or I just might not show up.
I have a case of the Marios that day.
Case of the Marios.
Well, talking about Nintendo and the Switch 2, we're going to try our second question here. And I forget what we called it, so I just called it Retro Discussion Question.
Sure.
I forget what we called it last time already.
I mean, this is good as any. It works.
Yeah. We're working on names. If you have a name that you think might work out better, shoot us an email at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. But I figured also, since the last time we got here, Mario Day happened. The March 10th, Mario Day. And, I had good intentions of coming home that day and streaming me playing a Mario platformer of some type. And I think I ended up working till 10 o'clock that night. So it just did not happen.
Nope, didn't happen.
So we're just going to go with a simple question this time. And Rob, I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite Mario platformer and why?
Well, it's Mario and Sonic at the London Olympics.
Not a platformer.
No, I mean, they run. Okay, honesty. I should have thought about this earlier. I would have to say, and it's going to be pretty boring, Super Mario Bros. 3. I remember watching The Wizard.
Oh,
the movie
my God.
The Wizard.
Yes.
And they just hyped that game up, and I remember playing it. It was just, it seemed like such a big game for the Nintendo at the time, like just massive, and like they had the giant fish in the water, and the just the story and all the power-ups and the hidden areas and stuff, and it just it seemed like a pretty magical game. So yeah, that and probably the second one would be I don't remember exactly the title, but Mario and the Golden Coins for the Game Boy.
Oh,
like Mario Land 2.
Mario Land 2, yeah.
That game just seemed way bigger than what a Game Boy should have done. Like the first game was cool. It was like you could barely see the characters, but the second one, it was like it was still branching, and it was the graphics were huge, and
they made Mario significantly bigger in that one.
Yeah. There's a lot. So yeah, that'd be I know I did two choices, but
that's fine. That's fine.
I don't. You can't fit me inside a box, man.
No.
I just yeah. How about you?
Well, it's so tough between Mario 3 and Super Mario World for me.
Yeah.
I think I'll lean more towards Super Mario World, just because that came with my SNES that I got. Mm-hmm. Back when they would actually package in a big decent game with your system.
Yeah.
And like I remember, there's that part when you're in one of the underground levels and you're crawling on the chain link fence.
Oh yeah.
And you push the button and it rotates.
Mm-hmm.
That little section of the wall. Me and my buddy Sean must have sat there spinning that guy like 20 times because it looked so freaking cool.
Yeah. Mode 7, man. Mode 7.
Yep. But yeah, like there's just so much, same sort of thing, so much magic and wonder in that game.
That's my nickname back in college, was Magic and Wonder.
Magic and Wonder. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always a tie. But I think I lean more towards Super Mario World.
Yep. That's definitely a good answer too. That's
a game that I wish I'd played more of at the time is Mario Sunshine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that one's like it's another 3D adventure. It was on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the first time like you actually had like a tool to use. You got your water pump. Um,
Right? Yeah, yeah.
I tried
A little
playing
more.
the remaster on Switch,
Hmm.
and I just I I put some time into it, but the camera controls, man,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
they need to do a remake with modern camera controls and
yeah. I'm
just
surprised they didn't do something like that for the All Stars pack there, right? They just basically
yeah,
re-released it.
yeah, just a port essentially. Like
So what's a big is there a big Mario game that you never played? Like one of the one of the ones that's the top of the everyone considers kind of a classic one that you never played or you didn't like or
like any of the Mario titles or
yeah, yeah, one that you consider like a mainstream classic that you were either like, I didn't really like it or you just never played it.
Paper Mario.
Okay,
Never played that.
right?
Um, I and I don't know how this happened, but I didn't realize that there was a Super Mario World 2 for the longest time. I didn't know about it like
Yeah.
in the age of the SNES. I had no idea that game even happened.
And it's funny because Yoshi's Woolly World was so heavily based on that game.
Like, yeah,
Like it's, but a lot of people really love Yoshi's Woolly World and never knew it was a Super NES. And one of the hardest games to emulate because it was an FX2 chip game.
right.
It actually had its own special chip that
Yeah,
they had a heck of a time emulating for a long time. So
yeah.
yeah.
I
So
oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, mine was Super Mario 64.
Oh,
Never played it. I watched my buddy play it a little bit, and he
yeah.
really liked it. But it was just like I either rented it because I did spoilers or surprises. I did own a Nintendo 64. I didn't just hate it my entire life. But the I just could not get the analog controls down like it, and the camera just kept driving me nuts. I was like,
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I can't play this. And I mean, it was just there was no good camera controls back then. It was just best effort, but it was such a revolutionary game. Like the things it did are still things that 3D platforms strive to do now.
Yeah.
Like considering,
Yep. I yeah. I played that game so much. Like
yeah,
it was awesome.
yeah, absolutely, and that's the thing. Like I could never take away from it's what it means in Mario lore, right? What it
Hmm.
means for video games. Like it was a huge game, and I just never played it. So,
Yeah.
do you want to know a game I played most on my Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
Quarterback Club.
Oh.
Yeah, I was that guy. I
Okay.
was that
No,
guy.
that's fair. That's fair.
It was like that, and I did own Cruising USA.
Oh, that's a gooder.
That was a game, yeah,
That's a gooder.
yeah,
Hmm. Interesting.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I'll just drop a little random fact here. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if you. I don't. I imagine you're aware of this because usually you know the facts that
Ah,
I know. But do you remember on the Super NES, um, they had Mario All Stars come out,
yes,
right?
I
And
own that. Yeah, you bet.
that's the one that has Mario 1, 2, 3, and Super
Lost World,
and Lost World on it. Yes,
which was the Japanese
yes.
Super Mario 2. Yeah,
So little kind of known fact that if the fidelity of the other games on the NES kind of bug you, they actually remastered 1, 2, and 3 on that
yeah,
cartridge.
they sure
It's
did.
it's the sprites in there are significantly improved.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They look
Yeah,
great.
they do. What's your history with Mario 2? Super Mario
You know
2?
what? I played Mario 2 a lot. I
Yeah.
really liked it. Yeah, absolutely.
I remember renting it a lot. I never actually owned it.
Yeah,
And I remember doing the beginning levels a lot because of renting
yeah.
it so many times, but I don't ever remember making any significant progress in that game.
Yeah, yeah. It was a it was an interesting game, and it merely makes sense that that's why it's nothing like it because it was based on a different game. But
Mm-hmm.
I really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like the fact you could play as like 4 different characters was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
If you had Nintendo Power, you'd find out where all the rocket ships were, so you could warp to different places, and
That's right. Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. It was such a different. Yeah. At the time, you have no idea. You're like, why am I pulling up turnips and
Yep,
like
yep,
throwing vegetables and
yep. I still have the sound rate. I have the sound rate in my head now of when you're doing the slot machine and you lose. Whap ba 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 ba.
yes.
Whap ba 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 ba.
Mm-hmm.
I need extra men.
That was
Clip that
that was
and use it.
another that was another thing in Super Mario 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Toad, the Toad
Yep, yep,
trying to match the Toad thing so you can get bonuses and stuff. And
yep. You bet. You
oh
bet.
yeah, good stuff. I mean, since Mario Sunshine, I've played I think pretty much every um Mario.
Did you play Wonder for the Switch?
Oh, I haven't yet actually.
Yeah, I was curious. I've never known anyone who played it.
Yeah, I own it. It's right there, still in the wrapper,
There it is, right here.
but I got it. It's just that thing called time that
Yes. Yeah.
so I'm planning in like 10 to 15 years really buckling
Sure.
down on my backlog of video
10,
games.
10 or 15 years, you can open up a retro video game store.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Ugh. Yep.
Awesome.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
oh yeah, you played the last like Mario platformer the hat one Odyssey, Mario
Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
played
I
that,
played
eh?
and beat that. You
Yeah,
betcha.
that was awesome. That was
That was
such
a
a
fun game.
it was
Yep.
so well done, I thought.
It was a excellent, excellent game.
Mm-hmm. Did you play Galaxy at all?
A little bit. I didn't get a Wii till well after they were cool.
Mm,
And then I played a little bit of it. I enjoy watching people play that game, but I just never really played a lot. So
yeah.
yeah, great game though.
I finished the first one and
Hmm.
started the second one.
I hear the second, and it's funny because I hear a lot of people say the second one was better.
Yeah, I've
Like
heard
it's
that
really
too.
good,
Yeah.
but I have a lot of people. Or I know a lot of people who said the first one they played a lot. The second one, it's like it was a game.
Mm-hmm.
It was there. It was awesome, but I didn't play it.
Mario 3D World on the Wii U.
Yep,
That's a good
played and
one.
beat that one. That's a
Yeah,
good game. Absolutely.
yeah. They did some fun things with the pad.
Yep,
I always remember that part where you got to blow on the microphone to get the fans to
yep,
spin.
yep. I see the Wii U is going to be the Wii U gamepad is going to become like the virtual days,
Yeah.
where if you have one that works, it's like it's amazing.
You
I
know, it's
really should have bought like 7 of those when they were like $1 each, but
yeah. That's funny you mentioned that because I was literally looking on Kijiji last night, just browsing, and I
yep,
happened to go to the Wii U because I like to see if there's because I still have the dream of completing the Wii U game. I've got 80 titles left of the 289 that are.
wow,
Yeah,
okay,
so
yeah,
I'm getting there.
that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, but
They became a lot more collectible. It's one of those you probably could have done that a lot easier
yeah.
sooner, but
Mm-hmm. But I was browsing and I came across probably 3 ads where the Wii U consoles they're only selling for like 40 and $50.
yeah, without the gamepad,
Well, either without the gamepad or the gamepad is non-responsive or won't
yeah,
connect or
yeah.
so.
It's fun. You can find those in thrift stores all over the place without the gamepad.
Mm-hmm.
The gamepad is really the if you've got one, you just got to keep it working because
Yeah.
they never made replacements for them.
No.
No, it's and if you don't have it, it's absolutely bloody useless.
Yeah, you can't. You literally can't do anything. Like
Yep.
you need that to start the Wii U up.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
well, awesome. That was a good little,
Yeah, it was
good
a
little retro chat there.
that was a good segment. That was
Yeah.
good. That was good. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't think we have anything making us grumpy this week, gaming related.
We're having an election.
As the caveat that I always had.
Yeah.
So,
Yay! All my tax dollars going to. Sorry.
well, Rob, why don't you take us home?
Hey, hey everyone. If you made it this far, you know what? If you made it this far, comment in the either the video or the send us an email at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com and say finished. And Ryan and I will do something for you. We're not sure. We'll figure something out. We'll
Yeah.
either send you like a signed copy of
I've got a
That's So
whole
Raven or
bunch of
something.
Steam game codes. I'll send you one or two.
I'm not even kidding. Like if you made it this far,
Yeah.
trooper, I appreciate you. Um, so if you want to check out more of us, you can go to our YouTube channel. Make Us Grumpy. No, Grumpy Old Gamers would be the one you'd want. A lot of our work is at the Facebook page. We try and post all the news stories and everything. Just search for Grumpy Old Gamers. Like Ryan said, if you want to check out more of the podcast, you can search for us on all the podcast sites, the Spotify's, the Apples, the Googles, the Spotify's. I said Spotify already. Buzzsprout as well.
Yep.
They also host on Buzzsprout. Thank you again,
do.
Buzzsprout, for all you do. And if you want to reach out and say hi, you can get us at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And we've actually bought the domain, makeusgrumpy.com.
Mm.
So we may be getting an email address that's something at makeusgrumpy.com.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. We have power. Not much power. Just a little bit. We bought the domain because it looked cool and it's just sitting there and I keep paying for it. So we may do something with it. But you know what? In a couple weeks, check us out for the Switch 2 reveal after party. Ryan's gonna dress up like Luigi.
Why do I gotta be Luigi?
Because I'm wearing red.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
You can be Green Mario. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a.
Oh, you've got the hat though. Oh boy.
Oh, I can't fit it over my headset.
Ryan and I also have gigantic melons.
Yeah.
Our headphones always look so stressed. Mine are out like this, but there you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
He looks like a young
like Mario DJ.
Captain Lou Albino.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching this far. Like I said, honestly, if you made it this far, email us the word finished at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com and we're going to do something for you. So
absolutely.
All right. Well, have a great night, everyone. We'll see you at the next one. Take care. And go Canadian politics.